Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm Harlem Cinderella, and I am going to try to record this video one more time. There was an ambulance. It was loud. I hope the guy's okay. But I'm going to try to shoot this video again. Okay, so this video is about the top 5 things that I absolutely hate about New York City. Number 5, I have to say, this is a rat-infested city. There are a lot of rats here. There are a lot of rats here. This city, it's disgusting. It's not disgusting. I'm just saying there are a lot of rats here. I'ma just say that there are a lot of rats here. Moving on. The weather. The weather is very extreme here. It gets very hot. It gets very cold, which shockingly I can deal with that. That's not what really bothers me as much as it is. The thing you have to realize about New York is that because we take the subway, we take buses, you're out in the elements so much longer. I know where I grew up, it gets cold, it gets hot, but you walk out of your house, your car is in your yard. Here, you've got to walk, depending on where you are, sometimes you got to walk 4, 5, 6 blocks just to get to your bus, or you got to walk to the train. So you're just, if it's 100 degrees and you're waiting on a bus for 15 minutes or you're waiting for a train, it's like, that's what makes the weather here as crazy, is not so much the fact that it's hot or cold, but I feel like we are out in the elements a lot longer. Okay, number 3, I have to say the racism here, yo. If you thought the South was racist, hang out up on the, go to the Upper East Side. Go to the Upper East Side in Manhattan and see how welcome some people are. Yeah, the racism here is horrific. I've encountered far more racism here than I ever did growing up where I grew up. I mean, I grew up in the South. I wouldn't, not by no means the deep South, but I did grow up in, a southern state, and the racism here is just unbelievable. And ultimately, I think the reason why so many people may be surprised when I say that, and I've always thought this, the thing is, New York, so much media, whether it's, television, newspaper, magazine, like so much of the media, entertainment, the way things are shaped, a lot of it comes out of New York. So they have the ability to shape their own image. So they never really, yeah, they never really point the cameras at themselves, put it that way. That's the best way I know how to say it. But yeah, racism here is horrific. Yeah, just unbelievable. And I'll do a video on that separate, because I need to talk about that one. Another number 2 is another topic that's going to have its own video. Its own video is the MTA. Now, the MTA is the transit system here, and that is, the buses, the subway. It's basically the organization, the company that just controls how much New Yorkers pay and our ability to get around and all of this other thing. They suck. The MTA is straight up thuggery. They raise the prices, they go up and up and up, the service gets worse and worse and worse, and they don't give up because they know we don't have cars here. There's so many people. They know that we rely on the trains and the buses and everything here. Yeah, they're bad. The MTA, they're going to get their own video. And the number one thing that I think sucks about New York, and I will say it may be a little, I mean, I live in Manhattan, so I already know the comments that I'm going to get. I live in Manhattan, and it's very expensive here. It's very expensive here. It is very expensive here. Your last name, you need to be a Trump, you need to be a Rockefeller, you need to be a Zuckerberg, you need to be a Kennedy or something to be up in here for any real amount of time. This place is so expensive. And I don't live in a posh neighborhood. You know, I don't live on the Upper East Side. I don't live on the Upper West Side. Oh, actually, you know what? I used to live on the Upper West Side, and I had rats in my apartment. I did a video on New York crap apartment. I used to live on the Upper West Side, and there were rats, roaches, all this shit in the building. I'm like, y'all need to be paying some rent too. Y'all running around up in here. Damn. I'm like, la cucarachas. That's, you need to write me a check, boo. But yeah, the cost of living is probably the number one thing that I hate. It's not easy. It's not easy. I know where I'm from. I think in 1 month, I pay in 1 month what I paid when I lived in the South, like 5 or 6 months for rent. I mean, real talk. So, yeah, top 5 things that I absolutely hate about New York City. This video is getting long, so I'm going to stop here. So comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. And please let me guys know what you think. Bye.